All right, so this Facebook post that I wanted to talk about actually got deleted. I couldn't grab the screenshot for you guys, but this recruiter had a candidate that quit just days after their guarantee period. I forget what it was, 60 days, 45 days, whatever it was. And I think the candidate had quit something like 10 or 11 days after that period. And the client was coming back looking for, I don't know if it was a discount or they were looking for a refund, and then looking, I think it was like a backfill. They wanted a backfill with also a discount on the one before, something like that. But what's funny about those Facebook groups is everybody in the comments in that one post had a lot of venom, because we've all been through that scenario where you're gassing yourself up to get on the phone because you're nervous, because you know that company is coming at you because you're a small business owner. You don't have a big legal department. They're in this scenario. It might be and it's always like a mid-level type manager where they look bad for making the hire, and they're looking to kind of make themselves look better by getting the budget back and saying, hey, they're sitting at that mahogany table or whatever it is. They got a nice little view of a bunch of trees, and I don't know, I'm not going to, whatever. And they're trying to make themselves look a lot better by saying, hey, I got the budget back, no harm, no foul. And here's the deal. There's no reason to give a shit about that person or to give them some kind of charity because you feel bad. They'll talk about the fee. It cost me $25,000 to make this hire, and they didn't make it X amount of days. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It absolutely doesn't matter, and there's no reason to go into that phone call nervous. Do not try to win an argument. Do not ever make it personal. Stick to your guns. We're focusing on the contract terms. A contract is a contract. If the tables were turned and your candidate left 5 days before the guarantee period and they were scot-free, I highly doubt that company is going to kick you back any money, unless you have something in the contract that says at the halfway period I get X, or if they quit during this guarantee period I get X. If you don't have that down in writing, those I'm not gonna cuss, but those people, they're not gonna kick you back anything. The contract is there for a reason. And what's the difference between, if it's a 45-day guarantee period, what is the difference for a company at day 50 or a year from now? Honestly, the year situation is way worse. They try to make it seem like this employee only lasted a certain amount of time. But if an employee is terminated at a year, that means that they've given them a chance. They haven't been working out. They're sinking more money and investment into training them. They're sinking more money into paying them with benefits and who knows what. And that employee doesn't work out. And I forget what the metrics are, but those hires don't pay off for a company until around year 2. So there has to be a cutoff. You have to come up with something as a recruiter of what is that day. And if we're not going to honor what that day is, then there's no need to even have a contract in the first place. And also, why not have the guarantee period? If you're just not going to honor the guarantee period, why not just have a guarantee period of 12 months, which is insane? And if you want to have a guarantee period of 12 months, I'm taking 100% of that salary. Fine, I'll do a 12-month guarantee for 100%. But yeah, I mean, also, what is, so this is the worst case scenario with this hire, and they're trying to make it seem like, okay, I'm in a bad scenario and I'm looking for what we promised, which was a good hire. But what about the best case scenario? What if I make a hire and this individual turns out to be the vice president of your company in 5 years? What if they overperform? What about the best case scenario? Do I get any extra? If you're getting a discount in the worst case scenario, should I show up with a clipboard at the front door and look for a little extra 10% of that $300,000 salary? Because I'm not going to do that.